Itra Hadi, the second of three siblings who was born on May 5th, 1987 in Balimbing Village, Rambatan Subdistrict, Tanah Datar Regensi, Batu Sangkar, West Sumatra. His father's name is Nurusa and his mother's name is Armi. Currently, Itra Hadi teaches cultural arts at SMA Negeri 5 Dumai and is known as a friendly and kind teacher to his students. Itra Hadi was born into a humble family and has been self-sufficient since elementary school to earn money for school, buy books, and help his parents. On holidays, he will fish for eels with his close friends to sell to meet school and snack needs. From a young age, he was taught how to live a hard life, but he never complained or was lazy to go to school.
During high school, Itra Hadi was known to be easy to make friends with and socialize. When he first set foot in Rio, he was often ridiculed and school for using his regional language and not yet fluent in Indonesian. The thought Oi Minang stuck to him, making him feel depressed and inferior. However, with strong determination, he managed to adapt. Itra Hadi has been very hardworking since he was a child, and he continued to be so during high school. He had to wake up at 5 a.m. to work before going to school at 9 a.m. As a result, he was often late and received physical punishment from his teacher, sons and slaps, king and pitches. Despite this, he never complained to his parents because he was afraid of getting additional punishment. Itra Hadi was known as an independent student who always fought ways to continue going to school even thought he had to work first. He took the punishment from his teacher of motivation and the best lesson. It never caused his mate to drop out of school because of his high spirit. One teacher who highly motivated Itra Hadi was Mr. Muhammad Abdul Rais, his economy teacher in high school. Mr. Abdul Rais always support and believed that Itra Hadi would become a successful person. He said, "Itra, believe that one day you will be successful and be like me."
During high school, Itra Hadi also found his first love with a school girl named Dewi. Itra Hadi had feelings for her since the first grade of high school, but only dared to express them 2 months before graduation. For almost 3 years, he only admired her from afar because he felt inferior to other boys who were better than him. Although they eventually got into a relationship, it did not last long because after graduation, they returned to their respective hometowns and lost communication until now. After graduating from high school, Itra Hadi returned to his hometown in West Sumatra and talked about just working. However, with the support of his parents, he decided to study at Padang State University. majoring in fine arts. During his studies, Itra Hadi achieved many accomplishments and was active in various communities.
Di kuliah itu juga karena kuliah seni rupa mungkin nak ya. Kuliah seni rupa itu berbeda dengan kuliah-kuliah yang lainnya. Jadi bapak kuliah itu pakai sandal jepit pun bisa. Nah, pakai celana pendek pun bisa.
Senyamannya.
Nah, senyamannya. Kenapa? Karena 90% kuliah bapak itu adalah praktek. Nah, membuat patung, membuat lukisan, ya kan, membuat keramik dan segala macam melukis. Jadi karena banyak praktek, jadi kita bapak itu dan teman-teman yang lainnya waktu kuliah itu dituntut senyaman mungkin, mana yang nyaman pakaiannya. Nah itu kadang-kadang bapak itu saking mencari ide-ide baru betul-betul. Baju bapak itu kadang-kadang bolong-bolong ke sekolah ke kuliah. Kadang-kadang sandalnya beda, ya satu warna hijau, satu warna merah. Kadang-kadang celana juga robek, ya rambut bapak panjang segini, rambut panjang diikat. Kalau anak seni rupa itu berbeda dengan yang lainnya. Ya kayak orang ODGC, tapi mereka kuliah. Gitu. Banyak orang yang mengira waktu itu ini anak-anak pang, anak-anak yang tidak kuliah, anak-anak yang tidak masa depannya tidak jelas, tapi mereka kuliah. Nah, banyak yang tidak tahu ternyata anak-anak yang seperti itu kuliah rupanya.
The toughest life test came when Itra Hadi suffered from an illness that could not be diagnosed medically for years. It began 6 months before his graduation ceremony. He felt very happy and played on the beach at dusk. The next day, his body felt stiff and he could not get up. Itra Hadi was then taken to Jamil Padang Hospital by his friend and landlady. He was hospitalized for a week, but the doctors could not find the cause of his illness. The doctor said, "This patient is not actually sick. Everything is healthy. Blood heart is normal and blood sugar is normal." Itra Hadi was even considered to be used a research subject by the doctor, but his parents strongly refused. Finally, Itra Hadi was taken back to the small village where he grew up. For years, his parents took care of him because his illness did not go away. They tried all kinds of treatments until both of his parents stopped working to focus on taking care of Itra Hadi. His older sister, who was a teacher, funded his treatment, even going into a debt. After almost 8 years of searching for a cure, Itra Hadi's condition worsened. Many said Itra Hadi's life will not last much longer. However, through tireless efforts, he finally found the right medicine from someone close to him who knew him well.
Itra Hadi recovery phase began from start, like baby learning to sit and walk again. His college friend often visited, gave encouragement and motivation, saying his friend who has become successful made Itra Hadi even more enthusiastic about recovery and waiting to be like them. Itra Hadi directed Turia with his aunt Miss Yetri, who invited him to Dumai and offered him teaching opportunity at SMA Negeri 5 Dumai. Although initially hesitant because he had to live in prison in the village, he accepted the offer with the support of his presence and his aid. He became an honorary teacher of 5 years before finally passing the PPK and becoming a placement teacher.
While teaching, Itra Hadi also sold perfume to earn extra pocket money. One day, a teacher became his regular customer. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Itra Hadi temporarily stopped selling but resumed in 2023 after the pandemic eased. His friends and colleagues, including Mr. Edi Purnomo, invited Itra Hadi to a place on the predict that many people one day to buy perfume. However, when he arrived there, it turned out that Itra Hadi was being set up and interviewed for a serious marriage prospects. Itra Hadi met again with Phoenicia, a junior high school teacher who had been a regular customer of his perfume. After some time, they began a serious relationship and eventually got married. Phoenicia now becomes his beloved wife.
Bapak ya, saran dari Bapak untuk anak-anak generasi sekarang, yang pertama ya tetap semangat dalam belajar, jangan ada kata-kata malas ya. Kemudian selalulah menjadi orang yang baik, jadilah orang yang berguna bagi yang pertama untuk keluarga kita ya, kemudian bagi masyarakat dan nusa dan agama bangsa. Oke, jadilah manusia yang berguna untuk manusia yang lain.